Hello everyone, welcome back to Sajabana Games. So we're playing more Valheim today, and in our last video we beat the first boss, the boss for the Meadows area, which is like a large deer with like chains on his antlers that kind of has thunder and lightning when it stomps and whatever tries to tread on you. So now we're gonna go after the second boss. First we gotta go um, I'll show you what it looks like to unlock its location. And then we'll also see if we can get a few gear upgrades and stuff on the way, but I don't know if we'll actually need them to beat the second boss. We will need more arrows though. So we'll definitely get some more feathers and amber and things. It's already bookmarked the location, but basically if you explore in the Black Forest, you'll find it. So you can see here, like, I found the Elder location right here, and it's not really deep in the Black Forest. So let's go over here and I'll show you where I found it, what it looks like, and let's start there. And maybe we'll have a chance to hunt some deer and boar along the way, because we're going to need more hides. We're also going to need more bones, so we're going to have to scavenge some bones from the Black Forest. Mostly, that's where you're going to find most of them. Or we're gonna have to try and get them from somewhere else. And now that we got our antler pickaxe, we can get some iron ore. Which reminds me, okay, yeah, we're not too weighed down. We had about 200 pounds low. So we do have some weight on us here, but not too much. So anyways, let's go here. I'm gonna get me this boar here. Alright, so there's the boar. Got some more leather scraps. Can't have too many leather scraps at this point in the game. And now we got the pickaxe. Finding stone won't be an issue. Every single one of these rocks you see in these fields is a source of stone, so that's not a big deal. I saw a bird, but he flew away. Let's just go for the location first and worry about most of the other stuff once we get there. And oh, I do see another boar, so we'll go ahead and get another boar. Whoops, too early. There we go. All right, got him on the combo. All right, so here's the edge of the Black Forest. All right, so in here you're gonna find the yellow-eyed Greylings, the weaker melee ones, and then we're also gonna find the blue-eyed ranged Greylings, as well as the green-eyed wizards and the red-eyed. What's the red-eyed ones called now? I forgot. They're basically like the heavy brutes, the red-eyed brutes, brute Greylings. But while we're here, let's go ahead and get some metal. We see this copper deposit. It's kind of got these like shiny, the light effects got these shiny veins of metal in it. So one swing and we improved our pickaxe. Now the other thing too is when you start using your pickaxe, just like when you chop a tree, the sound will draw enemies. They will come. So here you can see something is looking at me and coming for me, and there it is. But now I have a shield, so I can hold my block and it'll hold up my shield, and when he throws the stone, well, he missed anyways. We'll let him throw another stone. Or alright, well, he didn't throw another one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pick up that stuff. Oh, a trophy. He was a higher level. Alright, well, something else is either... Oh, a yellow-eyed guy. Let's say another one's coming for me, or something. So I always just hold the block up once I got my little shield here, to make sure. Oh, another Greyling. Alright, we got him with one swing of the knife. Let's see. Okay, no more in the vicinity. So here's our resin that we need for the fire arrows, because we will use fire arrows in this next boss. Alright, let's get just a little bit of the stone here. Oh, there it is. And there you go, copper ore. So that's kind of what it looks like. And this stone, this big, massive copper ore thing, it does go down into the ground. It's pretty large. Um, but as you upgrade your pickaxe and you get your experience, I believe you get a higher density of ore for like the swings, so that'll help you gather more materials, right? But the other thing is when you break the surface here, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. This thing goes underground, so you gotta remove that surface dirt there that's exposed. So like right here where it's kind of exposed, like, and it looks like it's gone. It's not really gone. There's more down there, so you have to go beyond just what's sticking out of the ground, right? Let's see. We'll get a little bit more here. All right, how are we doing on weight? Oh, see that copper ore does take some weight. You'll also pick up some rocks when you do this. You can see I got 6 rocks. So you'll get rocks and ore. And you can, if you don't care about the rocks, you can just discard them. Because they'll give you more room for more ore. Whoops, I shouldn't have turned yet. There we go. Okay, break it up. At least a troll's not coming for us. Sometimes you'll find these deposits, you try and get them and you draw the attention of a troll. And they will toss boulders at you and stuff. But you can beat them. What you got to do is just kite them. You know, just dodge the boulders and stay out of their range. Don't try and fight them hand to hand, you know, with your shield and stuff. Just run, dodge the bullets, or dodge the boulders, and then use your arrows to take them down, and you'll eventually get the trolls. It just takes a lot of arrows early on when you don't have a real high skill level. So we're just going to use up this pickaxe so that when we go back to our base, it's so you can see here, like if I alright, make sure that screen shake wasn't the footsteps of a troll. So we're going to use up this. So you can see we're getting more ore, but we're at weight. So it's just laying on the ground here, but we'll go ahead and use the pickaxe so that when we go back and repair it, okay, well, it's used up. So we'll pick that up when we come back next time. We can also, though, toss down the stone so that we can get more ore. And, of course, it gave us more stone again. Here's the stone. Picked up more stone. Keep throwing the stone away. Alright, well, I guess we don't have enough weight to get that. Alright, so that's the ore. That's the iron ore, or copper ore, sorry. That's the copper ore. So we got our copper ore. Let's go on this way. Make sure nothing sees us. So I'm not going to sneak everywhere, especially with our sneak skill so low right now. But yeah, he brings tidings. What kind of tidings are you going to bring? Yes, raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter, right? And work at the forge. So we need to build a forge and a smelter. Got it. Alright, so alright, nothing in that chest. We've already been here once, so nothing kind of respawned there. So you can see here we're on the edge of the Black Forest. Oh, another Greyling. Just get him. We're gonna head over this way. I bookmarked the location on the map, so I know where this is. But this is more copper. But we gotta get the other one first, so we got enough copper for now. Alright, so let's get these carrot seeds, because eventually we can grow some carrots. We'll maybe do a short video on farming once we got the resources and everything lined up. Alright, so oh, blueberries. Let's get these blueberries. There's a deer there too. The blueberries shouldn't take near as much weight as the ore, so I think we can pick up some blueberries and thistles. Not a problem. Okay, so where are we at on our map? So right there's like a fire. Oh, we passed the other locations behind us. Alright, so there's a fire. Let's see, where's this deer? Let's go ahead and get this deer because we could really use the deer skins right now. Okay. And let's do our sneak because I don't want to get in a fight and die. I don't want to get a fight and die in the Black Forest. Quite yet. Maybe eventually. I won't. We'll be a little more bold. Okay, so anyways, you're gonna find like these stone towers and stone structures. They're not all gonna look the same, but inside, if you go in this particular type, there's almost always a chest here at the bottom. I've been here once, so it's empty, but you'll find a chest there under the stairs. But when you see like this stone in the Black Forest, you read it, it will tell you the map location for the Elder Boss. You can see I don't see anything around it, the Fog of War. So this one is quite the distance. This might even be another island. So we're just going to have to trek that direction. But before we do, we're going to do some things a little bit more local here. Let's see. Actually, let's get our axe, because we haven't really used it in our shield. So you can see the shield is blue and the axe is blue, so that means it's equipped. We're going to go over here. There's some skeletons here before. I beat them, but I didn't know if they were going to respawn or not. So, alright, yeah, and he's going to let me know. Oh, oops, there's a skeleton. He did respawn. And he got me with his arrows. Alright, so we got one skeleton. Let's eat some berries. Alright, so one skeleton respawned, and we picked him. We got him. Oh, he dropped his bones, but I'm overweight, so I can't pick up those skeleton bones. So what are we going to drop? Let's drop the wood and see if it gives us... Okay, there we go. So we got the bone fragments. And we can carry a few more pounds. Let's drop the resin. It only gives us a couple pounds. How much does the bones weigh? That doesn't tell us really how much the bones weigh. That's fine. We'll work it out. If we gotta leave something behind or come back, we'll come back. So let's go in here quick. Okay, so we're gonna enter this. I didn't bring a torch, so we'll see how far we go. But now we're in this like underground place. Now these are dangerous places. You can hear there's like something going on down here. And what I recommend is don't venture too far too fast. Alright, so we got one skeleton. How many bone fragments? 2. If we get just 5, we will have enough for an upgrade. So let's increase our health and stamina here. And let's let us regen a minute before we venture further on. Because we want our health to come back. So let's let our health come back. You see those mushrooms you can collect, but I like to get them on the way out mostly, because they do provide a tiny bit of light down here. But so if you get these yellow mushrooms, I'll at least leave the one in here in the corner just as a marker. You can see 2 down the hallway there. Our health is coming back slowly but surely. It looks like there's some light coming from this room. This might be where the little skeleton respawn point is, possibly. So there's 2 things we want out of this. We want bones and sterling cores. There's also other valuables usually in these dungeons that you can collect. It's not like rare gear and stuff. There's just a couple things that are sellable. Like there's going to be some gems and gold coins, stuff you're going to use at that merchant when you finally locate him later. Alright, so we got a little health. Let's just go straight for now. You gotta watch these side paths sometimes, because there can be skeletons. And I hear footsteps. Or something. I hear fire, or footsteps. So just watch the corners, make sure they don't sneak up and surround you. Okay, so this is a dead end. Nope, there's a door. Okay, so let's open the door, and there is a skeleton. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Alright, we got more bone fragments. And... okay, nothing's gonna come up behind us. And that's a dead end. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick our mushrooms. And pick these mushrooms. Right, and then let's head back this way, because this was a dead end. We went in here. There was really nothing in this one. So there's usually like one room at the end of this layer where you'll find kind of all the skeletons, or not all the skeletons, sorry, all the sterling cores. So that's going to be like the hardest part. Okay, so there's another chamber, but here are some quick wins. Some bones just on the ground. As long as I don't die down here and have to come back for my gear. Alright, just be ready when you open a door for skeletons to come rushing at you. Okay, well, that was an easy one. So these dungeons are, I feel they're kind of random from my experience. You know, they're not always like the same kind of map. And unfortunately, they can be difficult to navigate. I get lost in them sometimes myself. Okay, so there's a torch here. So that's where the smoke was coming from earlier. Oh, there's a skeleton. Here he comes. Let's go here. And he's got a shield, but we got him quick and easy. What's funny is, I'd love that shield, but he doesn't drop the shield for us. Alright, so we got our bone fragments. Alright, let's see if we can get a few more things while we're here, because why not? Is that... no, you can't pick that up, whatever that is. Okay, well that's like a little dead end. So, oh, this is not a fun room. Very open. Last thing we want is to get blindsided by like an archer in here. Alright, so this is our skeleton spawn point, right? So, shoot. I need to run. I died. Of course I died. So they got me. So now I gotta find a way back to get my gear. Which is not cool, because, yeah, there'll definitely be more skeletons when I get back. And most of my gear I could recreate, but that's no fun. So let's run for it. We've got our no skill drain. So we'll see if we can maybe just get some berries. Oh, we don't want to fight the neck or the boar, so that's not cool. I really don't want to fight anybody right now, but let's just see if we can get some berries just for a little bit of stamina. And then we're going to try and get in there. We're going to try and get in there, get our gear, and run out. Even if we die again on the way out before the no skill drain, as long as we move our gear closer to the exit, we'll consider that a win. So that's all we got to do is move our gear closer to the exit. I don't want to pick up too much weight because I was pretty much at capacity when we died, and I don't want to have to like try and open the inventory and decide what to take, right? I just want to sneak in, get the gear, move it closer to the exit, or get all the way out if I can. Let's hope also no skeletons respawn outside that layer, because that'll be no fun. But yeah, so there's a skeleton spawn point in there. which you have a choice to make, right? You can leave it and essentially get unlimited bones. You can keep coming back and just get unlimited bones because until you destroy it, it'll always spawn more skeletons. Or you can destroy it because you need to get the sterling cores that are probably on the other side of it. And as you saw, though, we might need to level up our gear if we can, because we didn't do super well in there. We took out a few skeletons, but we didn't get everybody, so we'll try and sneak in, get our stuff, and sneak out. And what in the world was that? Is that a boar? Something gonna attack me? Oh, yep. Don't need you right now, buddy. I don't need you to kill me before I get... I don't have enough. Ah, shoot. And so goes the game if you don't prepare. So, died again. Let's see if we can do better. You know, I think I do have... Okay, so we'll try something else here. Let's put these on, because I don't really care if I leave those behind and lose them. And let's take this axe with us, because this is my stone axe. I really don't care if I lose it. We'll leave it behind if we have to. Actually, you know what? We can also take a torch. So once we get in there, we'll use our torch and our... And the boars don't like the torch either, actually. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better this time. So I've got... I'm not going to use my torch out here in the field. One, I think it will draw opponents. Will draw the Greylings. It'll scare the boar, but it'll draw the Greylings. So let's just see if... Let's see, do we have any berries over here? Some raspberries. Hey, look at that. We got some raspberries. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat our berries. That'll help us a tiny bit. 7 health, 20 stamina. Not really a ton. And of course a greyling. But I got my axe. Oh, but I don't have any stamina. I used my stamina running. Alright, we got him. He didn't get a hit in. So that's good at least. I don't have a shield, so I can't really block with a darn. But we will just try and get our stuff back. Like I said, the goal is get our stuff back. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to hunt a lot of deer and a lot of boar to try and get everything. So you can see there are where we died underground. Oh no, that's where we died fighting the boar. Okay, so we can zoom in here. We can remove this from the map because that's not helpful. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Oh, is this? Yeah, okay, so that's where we died fighting the boar. So we'll get this boar again, since he had the audacity to kill us. There we go, Mr. Boar. Alright, and there's nothing there, but we'll remove it so it's not a distraction. Alright, now let's do a little sneak, just to make sure nothing sees us. And I did see a greyling there. Something sees us. So one thing is that the icon there, that'll let you know something sees you. It does not let you know what sees you. It could be a boar, it could be a deer, it could be a skeleton, or a greyling. I'll see if it's a skeleton. You'll typically know it But Greylings, they will come at you from really far away. So that's a thing. Alright, so let's see. Our corpse run and our no skill drain are still going here. So the corpse run is done. The skill drain is still going though. Alright, let's use our sneak. What we'll do is we'll sneak a little bit. We'll let our stamina come back. And what we're going to hope is when we get inside the dungeon here that it's, you know, we're not like skeletons right away. Hopefully the respawn point only respawns some of them and not all of them. And in which case we'll only have to face one or two possibly. So, alright. There's none outside, which is a good start. We're going to go ahead and drop this stuff that we don't need right now. It's too early to eat another berry, so we're going to drop pretty much everything. I should not be in there 7 minutes. Okay. So we're going to drop everything but our axe and our torch while we go in, just so that we don't have the weight, because I don't know how much weight I really have available. So let's go ahead and do our torch. And we are down this path. See, something sees us already. Oh, here it comes. I see the skeleton. Let's put the torch out. Alright, he doesn't see us. Let's see if we can sneak here and get close enough to our gear. Ah, shoot. There he is. And, ah, my God, twice. Okay, so this is not working out super well for me. Losing XP. Okay, well, we may have to rebuild some gear here, because we are not gonna get in there so easy, I guess. We already lost our axe and our clothes. We don't have a tunic now. So what do we need to beat those guys? I just need to be able to sneak in. Okay, half these I built that are empty. I mean, I got a club, I got fire arrows. Okay, so I got some wood to craft some weapons. I got stone, craft some weapons. Don't have a lot of bone. Alright, let's see what we can make here. Oh, do I have what I need? Let's see, resin, flint. Let's see if we can make a flint axe. Okay, so that's better. We can make a flint axe. And I can't really upgrade it. So we had a flint axe. That was upgraded. What is it? Oh, I'm missing the hides. I'm missing the hides. Do I have more hides? Where are the hides? Here we go. So we got a little bit of hide. So can we upgrade our flint axe? Alright, so we got our flint axe upgraded. That's a start. So what do we need? We need at least, if we're gonna go back in there, I'd like at least my axe and my shield, I think, and some clothes. Alright, so, alright, let's grab some sleep. We are gonna have to do some gathering and craft new gear in order to go after the stuff we dropped. Alright, So it is morning. We've got an axe, no clothes, no bow. Let's see if we can do a little hunting and gathering here to get our stuff back. Or to make new stuff, I should say. Fortunately, nothing we had was like super rare. Just mostly like, you know, boar and deer and rock and stone. I think we can actually even make another hard antler pickaxe if we need to. Because I believe when we beat the boss we have 3 and it only takes 1 to make the pickaxe. Oh look, now there's berries here. Go figure. Let's get these berries. I think our new goal is going to be to go in and take out the skeleton respawn point if we can beat the skeletons. Just to get our gear. So that'll be what we need to do. So we're gonna need, we got our berries. Let's eat something. Doesn't give us a lot, but it's a start. Alright, so we got our flint axe instead of our stone axe. But we need clothes. Preferably leather clothes. So that means deer. We're gonna need some deer. We'll just avoid we can handle the yellow Greylings. We'll just avoid a big fight. There we go. Come on. Come up. There you go. Alright, so let's get our berries. Berries, berries. We are gonna prep and go back and get our stuff. Because even if I can make all new stuff, it's the principle of the matter. The skeletons killed me. I will get revenge. Alright, let's get some boars for leather scraps here. We don't need the boar leather scraps for our clothing unless we're going to make rags, which we'll only do if we really get desperate and we can't find deer. And of course, my stamina is super low. Alright, come on, give me some boar. Did it get it? Yeah, it picked it up. Okay. I need more boar. And, because what? I only got 4 leather scraps. I'm going to need a few more leather scraps than that to make some more gear. I mean, I don't need to make, like, my knife and everything again. Because the axe is good for the skeletons. Unless I'm sneaking up on them. But, oh, I don't have my bow, though. So that's going to make getting deer really hard. It's going to be really hard to get deer without a bow. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 though, and then we'll make a new bow using the scraps from the boar. Oops. Okay. Oh, I startled him. He saw me. Shoot. Alright. Fine. I'm just gonna need more boar then. Instead of trying to waste my time sneaking up on deer, we'll get some boar. And we will make a new bow. Alright, so there we go. We got that one. Got that one. Let's see. I don't believe I'm gonna get any deer here. So let's find alright, well we'll try. I'll try again for this deer. I just gotta watch. Last time I wasn't watching my stamina bar, basically, and my stamina ran out, and then I stopped sneaking. The deer looked at me and it ran. So the key is to keep sneaking, because see, even if he kind of like turns his head my way, as long as I'm sneaking and I got stamina, he won't run. There we go. Alright, so we got a deer. Not enough to make clothing yet, but it's a start. We can at least make some deer meat too, which will give us some better stamina bonuses. Okay, let's see if we can sneak up on this deer. Do I see any more boar as well? Up there. I think there might be some boar over there. Let's see if we can sneak up on this deer here, though. Yeah, we gotta go back and get our stuff. We got like carrot seeds and copper ore, gear upgrades. What we'll do is we'll drop our new gear that we're creating unless we actually craft something better than what we had. Oh, 1 stamina left. Okay, keep enough for a sneak up and an axe swing. There we go. All right, so that's 2 deer. Oh, a trophy. Oh, 6 scraps and 3 deer hide. Okay, so we're working our way there. Oh, let's put this here. Let's put this up here. I don't know why we don't need that in the hot bar. We can't use it. And that, we can't equip it. Never put anything you can't consume or equip in that top row. That's pointless, kind of. Alright, let's see if we can get another deer or 2. So I think the one deer, the one that dropped the trophy there, was a 1-star deer. So it gave us 2 hide and the trophy, which is good. Okay, I see a grayling. It'd also be nice to stumble upon another bee's nest, so I could get twice as much honey every time I go back to the base. Every time I decide to get honey from the base anyways. Alright, let's see. Could use some mushrooms too. Have a second food source. Increase my stamina more. I don't know why you can't eat the dandelions. In real life, they're edible. Alright. We got some stamina. We're doing our sneak. Let's sneak up on this deer and get us some more deer hide. Okay. Cool. So now we should have, we're getting close to enough deer hide for at least 1 article of clothing. But, you know, considering when we lost that last attempt where we dropped all our gear, we had, I believe, a leather tunic, leather pants, and a leather cap. So we're going to try and get at least back to that point before we go back in. Oh, I thought I saw a deer a minute ago. Let's see. I don't hear any wildlife. Let's head this way a little bit. We'll also explore tiny bit, get into a hair of new territory. Okay. So we got ourselves a little stream here. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, and there I scared a deer. I didn't know he was there. He didn't make a sound. Alright, so we got a handful of mushrooms, so at least we can, those will give us a little stamina and health while we go on this boar and deer hunt. And we could fight some neck, but I don't really care about dealing with them right now. I'm more about getting the resources I need to go back into that lair, get my sterling cores, and get my gear. And if I have to drop some copper, I will, to get the sterling cores. If I have to drop some gear to get the copper, I will. Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright, we got another deer. So, that is at least enough for 1 article of clothing. Oh, some deer meat. Alright, so we're gonna at least enough for 1 article of clothing when we go back. Let's, oh, that's not good. No. So if this is the the north side of the island, unless it goes way out unless once you get over here, it starts to go that way. Because I can see that next island, That means I'm gonna have to make a boat to get to the Elder. So that's no fun. One thing you can do once you get like a smelter, or once you get sterling cores, you can make the smelter and stuff, right? And that'll let you start to make metal. Oh, a village. Uh, when you make metal, you can make the first like raft, right? You gotta make some nails, I think, is what you gotta craft. Anyways, um, but another thing with the sterling cores, not besides the smelter or whatever, you can use them to make the portal. And what I recommend is building a portal in your first base where things are kind of safe for you, and then taking enough sterling cores, if you can gather them, with you to the new island. Since it's probably you're gonna have to build another base there, you don't want to sail back and forth. Trust me. Um, Take enough sterling cores with you to the new island to build another portal, so that as soon as you get there, you can basically establish a small base, build a portal, and then you can jump back and forth between your original base, where it's kind of safe and it's the early game stuff, and the new base. So I'm gonna do this too. While you're here in this village, if you find a village like this, open all these doors, and I'll tell you why. One, you can, like, I've done this before where I was in a village and I found a boar and it chased me and I ran inside a building. It followed me inside to the building. I closed the door and then the boar is inside the building and and it's stuck. And what I did is I waited it out, and then I would throw some food inside and I tamed the boar. Right, so I tamed it by trapping it in one of these little huts. So open all the doors when you find these, because what's the point if you don't need the door closed. It's not your house. Some of them don't have a door necessarily, but yeah. So let's see. Actually, we can try it even here, because since it's worked for me before, gotta make sure I know which one. Oh, there's a deer too. All right, let's get the deer first, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna try and get that boar, and we're gonna try and tame that boar. Another thing to watch for the boar is you got to create a safe environment for him, because when you start to have the Greyling invasions or whatever they call them, basically where the Greylings come, kind of like the Call of the Wild where all the animals come, when the Greylings kind of have their battle cry and they just attack your base, basically, when that occurs, you are going to they'll kill your boar. If you've got like wild boar and they're domesticated, you'll kill your boar. Now the boar will kill them too, and if you can get like the higher level boar, like the 1-star, 2-star boar or whatever, and breed those, they'll be much more capable of surviving an attack, and they'll even kill the enemies if there's enough of them, enough boar. But if they're fenced in and they're up against a bunch of ranged Greylings, they won't stand a chance, because the boars won't tear down your fence once they're like made your pets, pretty much. So you just got to be careful for that if you do those things in the game, and we'll see if we come across that in the future here. But let's get these berries, because I'm gonna feed these berries to the boar. You can't. I mean, you can drop more than one at once, but they won't eat. Like, they'll only eat so much at a time. So let's see what the domestication of a boar looks like after we maybe get this deer here, if I didn't scare it off getting those berries. I saw a deer. Where'd my deer go? Come here, Bambi. Where's Bambi? Well, okay. Oh, wait, I hear it. Something. Where did the deer go? If I can't find him, I can just go back and try and get that boar. Oh, he's way over there. Okay. Let's go back and see if we can tame one of these boar. So I can tame some boar, and then like trap them and tame them. If I can get 2 of them and get them back to the base, I can. Then I can get like an unlimited supply of leather and meat. Alright, so here he comes. He's coming after me. Which one has a door on it? Come on. Where's the house with the door? Where's the boar? Okay, here comes the boar. This house doesn't have a door. Which one has a door? This one has a door. Okay. So I need to get him in here. He'll come inside. Where'd he go? Oh, this one has a door too. I'll open that one. Oh, a chest. So what you do is you want to capture him when he comes in. Whoops. When he comes in, you close the door and then jump out the side window. Right? So now, just jump out. And now he's in there. That boar is trapped. So I'm going to go up closer now. He doesn't really see me, but he's inside here. You don't want to scare him, because if he attacks the building, he will escape. Right? But now if I go into my inventory, and I... what is it? Shift? Yeah, I split the stack of berries, say. Oops. And of course, that doesn't throw them inside like I wanted. Let's do... oops. Inventory. Let's try and throw some more berries. There we go. So we threw the berries inside. Let's pick up these other berries. Let's back away until the exclamation point there goes away. Right? And you can tame him even if he's not like contained in a cage. It's just a lot harder to tame him. So let's see. We're going to give this a moment here. And we're going to see if this boar, when he calms down, stops attacking the building, he will start to eat those berries. He's still attacking the building. Let's hope he doesn't escape. Okay, there we go. Alright, he's going to stop attacking the structure now. You can see that. And see there, he ate the berries and the little hearts appeared. So now he'll start to domesticate. So what I got to do is now, and you like sneak up on him every now and then. Alright. You don't want to startle him. And it says wild acclimating. So that means, acclimating means he's becoming domesticated. So now the hard part is I gotta remember where he is. So I'm gonna bookmark this village. I'm just gonna Vil. Alright, and this deer is coming. Nope, he's startled. Okay, fine. I was really hoping to get me a deer. Now, one domesticated boar is not super useful. He can be like a friend. They can assist you in combat, but, you know, one of them's not very strong. A bunch of them can be, you know, somewhat formidable. I know I've seen, like, people do pacifist runs of this game where they essentially don't fight. They just build and tame and they let the creatures do the fighting for them. So they like first get boar, then they get the upgraded boar, and they make like a boar army. And then eventually they get wolves, and that's what they use to get the tougher enemies are the wolves. And then they also create at some point like barricades and stuff, and let some of the bosses or opponents basically hurt themselves with the barricades. Okay, so we got one boar trapped. It's gonna take some time to tame him. He's in this house here. Don't want to scare him because until he's all the way tamed, you can't startle him. And whenever you startle him, he'll start to attack the structure. So I'll just stay in my sneak mode. You can see he's still got little hearts going. So he's still kind of taming. 7%. So he's got to get to 100% before he's friendly. And we just need to make sure we don't scare him between now and then. We'll stick close by. And we're going to tame this boar. And while I tame this boar, I am going to cut the video, pause, and come back because it's going to take some time. So I'm going to splice this and cut out the boar taming. If I find another one, I'll start a process on the second one. But now you guys all saw kind of a trick how to capture and tame a boar. So this is Sajaban, and we'll be back in a moment, hopefully with a fully tamed boar friend. So, quick update. Welcome back, by the way. Quick update. We did trap and gave food to a second boar. So, we've got 2 boar in 2 different of these huts in this village, and we are trying to tame them both. So we got this one here and this one here. So this is the first one we tamed, or we trapped and started taming by feeding, and this one here we just got him in there, so we're waiting for him to start to tame. So let's see if we can get closer to this one, just enough to see what his percent is, which is a little hard. This wall is in the way. I don't want to stand up. I don't want to startle him, because if I startle him, he will like stop taming. I mean, well, you won't lose the taming progress if you startle him, but it will stop taming. As long as you see the little hearts, though, you're making progress. Oops. All right. So see the alert? That means he's alerted to us. So I want to be careful not to get him. So while we were also kind of hanging out in the village, just going around the outskirts, looking for resources, we got a few deer. We actually got a few more boar as well, because there's a boar shrine. One of the ones I mentioned in a different video. There's these shrines that tell you how to domesticate the boar, or they give you like the hint or the clue that they can be domesticated, and they basically give you a hint or clue at the how to do it, right? So it tells you that they can be tamed and to like feed them the roots of the earth or something like that, and that's your hint to feed them stuff you harvest, right? And I gave all my berries to my boars. I don't have anything left to eat. So let's see if we can find something to eat. Because I'm gonna also need to feed these boars more berries as well. But yeah, so now we got 2 boars captured, kind of so that we don't have to chase them. They can't hurt us. We just have to go up to the opening on the building and pretty much throw food inside until they're tame. And once they're tame, they'll stay tame. And if they breed, their offspring will be tame automatically. So that's nice. And I think eventually, once we get into metalworking, there is a special knife you can make just for getting your, like slaughtering your tamed animals. And I believe the purpose of that, I haven't used it yet. I believe the purpose of that is like a what's the way to do it? Like a humane death for them instead of like a blunt axe or something like that. So that you don't startle if they're together like in a pen. You don't want to startle the other ones and like have them all start tearing down your structure or whatever. That's not what you want. So from that perspective, and I got just a few berries, so we can eat a berry or 2. Hopefully, I think I gave each boar about 10 or 15 berries, so hopefully that's actually enough to tame them. But it'd be nice to... Oh, here we go. Well, there's 2 more, so unless we got like a nice 1-star or something improved, we just want to get the skins from these guys, because I don't want to feed 4 boar right now. And I can use the hides for upgrades. Okay. So how many we got? We got 11 leather scraps, 9 just leather. I think I need like 15 of the deer hides. Because I think it's 5 for the pants, 5 for the tunic, and 5 for the hat. or helmet, whatever, the leather helmet. So I need 5 deer hides, and I got 9. And I don't know how many boar scraps, leather scraps I'm gonna need from the boar, but it's gonna be quite a few, I think. All right, let's head back to our. Oh, I think did I see? Nope. Okay. My eyes playing tricks on me. I thought the little peak on that stump was actually like a deer's head sticking out. Let's go back this way. We don't want to leave our boar too long. You don't want. I think I read somewhere they fixed it, but at one point there was a bug in the game where if you started to like domesticate an animal, but you didn't stay close enough by, it would despawn basically, right? And when it would despawn, then you had to start over. So you really had to stay close by. I believe that has been fixed, or at least for some animals that were more problematic or harder to find, that's been fixed. So point is, we don't want to get super far away and have our 2 boar friends despawn, and our progress to capture and feed them goes to waste. So let's head back in that general direction. If we see any berries, we'll pick them. If we see a boar or deer, we'll try and pick them up. Of course, the deer, we don't have a bow yet, so that's a challenge. But if we can sneak up on them, we'll get them. Okay. So with the eye kind of alert indicator too, for animals, if they see you or they're aware of your presence, right, you'll have the indicator with the open eye. With the Greylings and the opponents, if they cannot see you, the symbol will change, but they can still be like walking in your general direction to investigate where they saw you last. So just remember, just because it doesn't have the open eye and they don't have like a line of sight on you, does not mean they're not coming in your direction, right? They can still be coming in your direction, and that applies to all of the opponents, as far as I'm aware. Skeletons, the Greylings, trolls, eventually I want to say draggers or draugrs or whatever they're called, which are basically like these zombie corpses from the swamp area. But yeah, okay, so here's our village. Let's check in on. Whoops. I did not mean to activate that, but okay. I didn't mean to do that. But hey, I have a boost for like 5 minutes and then a cooldown for like 20. Yeah, so let's see. That's not our boar. Where's our boar house? Look for the hearts. There's one. Okay, let's see if we can get a glimpse of this guy and how domesticated he might or might not be. I think this is... I think he's the first one. So he should be the one that's further along compared to the other. Ah, come on. He's in that corner. I can't really get a good look at him. Also, you see there's still food in there, so we don't need to give him more food yet. Let's see if I can get... You gotta get a good, you gotta get over him just right here. Nope. To see his percent. Here's the next one. I think it's in this one. Oh, let's see. I don't see the hearts though. Yep, there he is. Okay, so here's the other one. This is the second one. Oh, and I just leveled up my sneak, I think. So I alerted him, but he's not angry. He's still got food too. Okay, 18%. So boar number 2 is at 18%. Boar number 1 should be further than 18%. So let's see if we can See if we can get a read on him. Where's he at? There he is. Okay. Let our stamina come back here for a second. We'll try and see if I can... I can't really walk up that wall to get a good angle on him. But it's just all I get is a health bar. Maybe I'm not close enough? No, I don't think it's distance. Oh, see, I alerted him again. I gotta stop alerting him. But when he's alert, he's not angry. I think as long as he's not angry, as long as you see the hearts rising, he's making progress. Okay, so they're taming. Let's get some distance here. And I don't know if the rain, because I played a bit of this game, but I didn't play all the way through the final boss or anything. I don't know if the rain is related to certain cycles with respawns, like tree growth and crop growth. It might be. So to look for, here's the like altar stone where I found like 4 or 5 boar earlier, and I got my second boar that I tamed. We're not going to tame 3 right now, because I think we'll just let the 2 we have mate and replicate. You do need to keep them fed for them to mate and replicate as well. Like, they have to be happy. So they need space, and they need... Oh, here's another deer boss shrine. This is the one we already beat, but this is like another shrine where I can call him to have that battle. So if you want to, you can mark this on the map. Let's read the stone. And yeah, it marks it on the map when I read it. Hunt his kin. So here's a second shrine, which could present an opportunity. Not really. Doesn't say if it's a better base location. Sometimes, you might want to rebuild your base, like, because that starting shrine where you take the trophies from each boss you build, you don't go back there very often necessarily. You go back to other places more. You might find yourself traveling to the meadows to get deer and boar, and just open space to build. A lot of the forest for the trees. You might find yourself go to the Black Forest a lot for tin and copper, and pine. You could find yourself going to the swamp for the resources there. If you're looking to cook, make recipes for the different stat bonuses for things, is when you get the more advanced recipes that take multiple ingredients, you may need to combine, ingredients that you find in different biomes. In that case, you'll find yourself traveling to and wanting bases near kind of those like berry bushes and deposits and stuff, right? Some things you can like carrots you can grow. You do have to make sure though not to over harvest, I'll say, because I think you take like a carrot seed and a carrot, and you can plant it one of two ways. You can basically plant it with the goal of growing more seeds, or the goal of growing more carrots. And if you do it one way, you just get like a carrot and you use your seeds up. If you do it the other way, I think you get like multiple seeds or multiple carrots in a seed or something like that. And I don't know if one takes longer than the other, but basically if you want to grow your resource pool, you definitely want to focus on the one method versus the other so that you don't run out. And we'll cover that in a video at some point, just to demonstrate how that kind of works. But we did get carrot seeds from the Black Forest. I didn't see any carrots yet though, so I don't know if I can plant my seeds. My carrot seeds, I don't know if I can plant those quite yet. And grow carrots. Because, yeah, I only have seeds. I don't have any actual carrots yet. But we'll get into that later. Alright. Okay, well, we're going to continue to look for berries to feed our boars and tame our boars. And I'm going to do another cut, and we're going to try and come back when we either find something notable or our boars are tamed. Alright everyone, welcome back. We're going to resume our stream. So I've hung out around the village here to feed the boar, and I decided to start a new base, create a more spacious building. So you can see here kind of the structure. I got the 45-degree up on one side. I only go one post up and then 3 posts over. And then what I do is I build across the ground. I go 2 over to match the roof, so it's 3 this way at the 45 and 2 in a straight line across the bottom. And then I do it from the ground to support up to hold the roof, just to create everything structural so they don't end up with those, yellow and orange areas that fall apart. And then I did the slower slope on the way down, just to make it more spacious and feel more spacious inside. So I'm still working on it. I got the workbench here. I had to build a workbench because basically I needed to repair some tools. And I was like, well, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and start crafting and set things up for a new base. So that's what we did. So this is the start of the new base. You can see it's starting to go up. We're doing a wood floor in this one too, not just the dirt floor. So let's go check on our boar here. They're both tame now. So if I go here, I don't have to sneak up anymore. It's tame. I can pet it. If I pet it, it says boar loves you. So it's tame. It's hungry. I need to feed it some more, but they won't starve to death and they won't become untamed. So here's the second one. So let's do Shift E. We'll call this boar. Oops, get a cap loss on. Boar 1 and boar 2. Why not? Oh, so he is startled by something. Probably a greyling. So this is what I mentioned earlier about once they're tame, you do have to protect them. So yes, it's a greyling. So I gotta watch out for him. So this is another reason why I was gonna build the base closer to where these guys are. I think I can get them to follow me, but for now I just want them to kind of stay where they're at. And since I built the new structure, I do have now a bow, so I can start to kind of rebuild and get back the stuff I lost. I'm still going back to that dungeon though, to get the things we lost, but we're just not there yet. We need more deer hides and food. We're low on food. We can go back to our other base. We have some materials over there. At some point I'm going to go back and move all, I'm not going to tear the base down because it's still got a bed and a fire and I can still use it as a spawn point if I need to, or a shelter, but I'm going to, move to this more spacious building basically. And I'm going to create 2 workbenches here, and I'll tell you why. The first one is going to be our building, right, that we're going to live in and operate out of. The next is going to be like a little hut with a fence around it, no fire, that's right next to it or really close to it for the boars. Because I think the boars are afraid of fire, so it's hard to get them to follow me near my fire pit in my base in order to fence them in. And I want to fence them in such a way that I can protect them, because I don't want the oops, get these guys. I don't want the Greylings killing my boar. I mean, once I have like a lot, and they're a lot of wild boar, and they're mating and stuff. If I lose 1 or 2 now and then, it's not a big deal as long as I maintain the population. But if I don't take care of the couple I have, I'll be set way back, and I'll have to find and tame more boar. So some other notes on the board: you can't take them with you into like dungeons. You can't take them with you on the boat. So they're gonna be stuck. They're limited to the island that you're on, and they can't help me retrieve my gear. So they can defend me in a fight, but they can't help me retrieve my lost gear because they can't enter the dungeon. They don't travel through portals. They don't travel through boats. They don't travel to dungeons. Alright, let's knock down this tree. And I've almost got a birch tree over near the base there. I described this in one of the other videos. I chopped down enough trees, beech trees, that fell on the birch tree nearby that it knocked the birch tree down. More beech trees fell onto it, and it split in half. So now it's the smaller logs. I still can't chop it. I'm just waiting for another tree to fall on it and it to break into pieces, and I can pick up a tiny bit of fine wood. The reason why that would be exciting is I can't remember the full recipe right now, but I might be able to make like a fine wood bow or one or two kind of shortcut to a higher grade piece of equipment that requires some fine wood if I can get just even a little bit of fine wood. So we'll see what happens. Oh, berries. I need more berries to feed the boar. Good. Okay. So we'll get these berries. We got our boar tame. We're going to build up that new building, create some space, finish closing in the walls. We need to put a fire and a bed inside, build a chimney, and then we're going to build our basically pig pen, our pen for our boars, a fence with a gate. We're going to build that up so that we can contain them and protect them at the same time. We just need a way in, a way out, and something to keep out the Greylings. So what we'll probably do is the solid fence instead of the one that you can see through, because I believe the Greylings won't bother the boars so much when they come nearby if they can't see them, unless there's like one of the invasion events or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. It's not an invasion, but it's yeah. So, yeah, but we need to do a couple things here still. So we're gonna finish our floor, then we're gonna do our walls and our door, and then we're gonna figure out our fireplace. And we'll do something a little different for the fireplace in this one. One, I'd like to be able to cook more than one item at a time, or two items at a time. So I'm gonna build like a double fire pit, I think, or some kind of enlarged cooking area so that when I go hunting and I come back with a bunch of meat, I have the ability to cook up more stuff at once. So one thing to note about the fireplace is you have to place it on the ground. You can't place it on a wood floor. So that means we're going to have to do something about that. Alright, so our wood floor is complete. Let's install some more walls here. What I think I'm going to do... Whoops. Didn't mean to put that one there. Let's tear that one down. We'll go back for that wood in a minute. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and finish building this in. At least mostly. And let's get that wood back. Alright, so we're closing in. Our building's coming together. It's starting to get closed in. We're going to put one door on each side of our building so that we have two ways in and two ways out. Okay. And, and then we'll put our fireplace kind of in the middle opposite our workbench. Missing requirements, we need more wood. Okay. Whoops, I always hit the escape for some reason. So first, let's go here. Let's go out and get some more wood. Get our axe out again. Where's that birch tree? Here's a piece of it. Here's a piece of the birch tree that I can't seem to chop. That one's going to be hard to get something to fall on because it's kind of isolated. This one also a bit isolated. Oops, scared away the deer. This one's also a bit isolated. So anyways, but we'll figure it out later. We're not really in dire need of that fine wood, but it would just be like a nice to have. And I see a Greyling coming here. They hear me chopping. They always hear you chopping and they start coming. Alright, this building is almost done. So this little bump out here I did, this is going to be our cooking station. We're going to cook here in a minute. I'm just going to have to get some more wood. And yeah, let's see. Then we'll craft some more tools. We'll do some more upgrades. And then we'll go after the sterling cores. And we'll get our boars. We'll make something for our boars. We'll start small. We'll just make a small pen for them. But, you know, I'll expand it eventually and just create like a big area so we can have a large boar farm basically to build up our boars and get plenty of meat and whatnot. So, oops, okay, let's go here. Alright, so this is going to be our chimney. I should probably get more wood than that. Let's go get some trees. Alright. Let's go farther from our base here, this way. We have it over here in a minute. Oh, and I could use some food. Let's eat a berry and a mushroom. Well, soon we'll create our cooking station. Start to cook some meat. It'll last a little bit longer. Oh. Okay, let's crouch down here. Let's get our bow. We're gonna get us another deer. Alright. Okay, so we got some more deer meat. Got some more deer hide. I also need to build start building some storage containers again. Our chest, I think in this game is what they're called. That way I can offload some of the stuff I don't need to carry around all the time. You can see this tree fell on the other tree there. Which is how you gotta watch out, like when they all start coming down, and they just one hits another, and next thing you know, like the one you weren't chopping falls on your head. Oh, and here comes a Greyling. Just need to kind of take a step back, get my stamina, and then swing. Got him. Okay, so that's a Greyling down. This gives us the resin, which will be good for our fire arrows eventually. Because at least the first two bosses, or any boss really, unless he's fire resistant, fire arrows are probably in the early game your best bet. Eventually I think you can do like a metal tipped arrow, which is also a good strong arrow, but you know, until you get some fire resistant, fire arrows are the best. Whenever possible, light something on fire. Maybe I'm a pyromaniac, but that's my advice. Okay, we got some wood. We could get more, but let's see how much more can we haul. And we can do one more tree, I think. Oops, I should be careful. This tree is supporting another tree. So the one tree fell, and then I chopped the other one that's hanging, and that one fell on another tree. Just one tree onto a tree after tree. Hey, 27. I think our wood chopping skill is our highest skill. Whoops. Okay, well those all came crashing down gloriously. Some of them broke. So it's good. Alright, so we're going to come back and get this because we're at capacity. We cannot carry anything else. Oops. And I need to get my boar to safety because these Greylings will get my boar. Boar 1 and boar 2. I gotta protect my piglets. If anybody's gonna kill my pigs, it's me. That's darn sure. If anybody's gonna kill my pigs, it's gonna be me. Now I do wish, oh, this one's still got some food. Or did they kill it? Oh, they got my boar. I think they killed him. Boar trophy. I think they killed my boar. I'm gonna have to tame again. That's disappointing, to say the least. I was not fast enough. Let's see, do I have another one? Where's my other guy? There's one boar. The other one was not too far away. Okay, boar 1 is still alive. They got boar 2 though. I'm pretty sure that wasn't just a random boar trophy. They got my boar. Alright, well, we'll search all these houses here soon. Yeah, you can see all this resin stuff. Things got dropped over here. What is this stuff? Resin, wood. Is this the trees I downed? Yeah, that's all the wood from the tree. Okay. So, let's go back again. We'll see after we get our building up. Maybe the tame boar won't be so afraid of the fire, because I'm assuming you can use a torch around them. So we'll try that. Because if I can get them inside the building, they'll stay safe, at least. Yeah. Because I don't want them dying all the time while I work to build them something to protect them. And come on, you jerk. You killed my pig. Now squeal, boy. Alright. So we got the Greyling. Now let's finish this structure here that I was planning to build. Let's finish this. let's see here. We've got our knife, we got some containers. Let's try and stay a little organized. I'm gonna leave this torch. I don't like carrying my torch around. Okay. Well, that's not too much weight. We'll carry these things for now. Wait, we can leave the feathers. We don't need them until we craft later. Yeah, we'll put our feathers here for now. Okay. Alright, so we hear a deer. Let's see if we can get this deer. I hear it somewhere in the woods. Or around. Let's see if we can get this boar into our building. I don't know how to... I don't know if there's there's no leash mechanism in this game. I don't know how you get him to follow you. Other than food? Come on. This way, buddy. No? He's not following me. Also, did I check this chest? I did, okay. Come on out. Alright, so I know one thing you can do when they're tame is, well, if I don't get them in a corner. Come on.
I like the corner I do.
Oh, here we go. Maybe he'll follow me slowly. Let's see, where did we build our building? It's over this way. Alright, one thing I can do, now that he's out, is I can push him. Alright, let's see. We're trying to push him. Let's see if we can push this guy into the building so we can close the door. And we'll go from there. If we can get him inside and close the door, then I'll tame another one because someone killed my boar. He's stuck. He can't go over that ledge. I'm gonna have to fix that. Really? Alright, how are we gonna address this? Let's do... Alright, we're gonna do like a floor. So that's gonna blend into the ground so that it's protected. And then let's do a roof like this. We'll do like a porch with a covered roof. That looks right. Okay. Is that right? The right angle? Okay, like that. And then let's do this here. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a covered porch, so the wood underneath won't take damage, and everything should be good. Now, let's see if we can push him inside so that we can get him somewhere safe. Because the Greylings, unless they're like really angry, don't seem to go after the base so much. They do when there's like an event as well, but not just in general. Okay, here we go. He is indoors. Perfect. Sorry, buddy. You're grounded. Alright. Okay, so our boar is contained. Now we just need we gotta tame another boar. Go figure. We need to tame yet another boar. Can I put like a corner post on this? Won't really. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Can we do corner post? Be nice if you'd go into the ground. Okay, so let's do that one. Let's do this one. And then here's a little tip. If you sit down sometimes, if you, alright, if you can get below something or close to below it, if you sit down, occasionally it'll change the angle just enough, or you can snap something to the bottom of something that you otherwise could not get to the bottom of. But in this case, it's still too close to the ground to snap to. Because I don't like to do the short beams for some reason. I want the long ones. Did I hear? Well, the boar's inside, so he's not getting attacked, that's for sure. I don't know, it's hard to... It wants to snap to the outside edge, not to the, it doesn't want to snap all the way to the ground, basically, which is frustrating, to say the least. Frustrating to say the least. Let's see, can I do something different to support this? I guess I could do like this. I would just want it to look like a real building. There we go. We'll have a support like this for our overhang. So that's our overhang support. And we'll do a beam across. Like this here. These shouldn't take damage because they're attached to the roof materials. And they're not supported by the ground, but that's okay. They don't need to be. That glare, need sunglasses. That is bright sun. Okay, let's see if we can get the sun out of our eyes for a minute here. Oh, we can do this from inside. That's probably better. Alright, what's the right angle? Yeah, that's the right angle. Okay. So... there we go. That's our roof for now. Our little overhang. So that we can get on and off our porch without trouble. And that helps just the entry into the building go smoother. Okay. Alrighty. So our boar is inside. Let's go back in. Let's hope he doesn't run out or something. Let's go back inside and create our fire pit. Yeah, there he is. Okay, he's in here. We got our boar contained. Fire pit. Miscellaneous. I used my wood. I'm a fool. I used up my wood. Do I have enough stone? How much stone do I have? I got plenty of stone. Okay. So, more trees. Like a fool. I need more trees. Okay. I could start chopping down these little buildings, but I don't like that. I want to keep my abandoned village in case my neighbors come back. As long as they don't come back from the dead, which is possible in this game. Okay, let's put these up here on our hotbar for now. Alright, so we got our extra food. We're going to build our fire pits and our cooking station, and we'll start cooking up some meat so we can get better stamina boost. and then we'll maybe make a trip to our other base and get some of our materials, like our bees and just the stuff that like you can't just harvest, right? 'Cause some things in the game respawn, come back, you can get a lot of. Others are a little bit rare to come by, I'll say. Not real rare, but like, just depends. But like, I only got one bee so far. I only came across one bee's nest so far, so I might as well move my bees over to this bigger building. And I got a lot of seeds, things like that. Like wood, stone. I don't need to move wood and stone. But the other stuff I can transfer over. Anything that's more significant than just wood and stone. Okay, let's do our fireplace. Hung up on the door there. Okay. Were you in my way, buddy? I think my boar is bored and getting in the way. Alright, so we're gonna put this here. Put that there. And then let's build our roasters. I think might be able to fit at least, I might be able to fit 4 in here. So I can cook up a lot of meat. Reduce how much time I spend waiting. Alright, let's see how this works. Look at that. Cooking up 8 pieces of meat at a time. Oh, we're taking smoke damage though. We need to back off. So our chimney, not quite as effective as I would like. Which is odd because the smoke, everything should be able to escape. But what we can do is, if we potentially build this a little bit higher, whoops, here we might be able to block that in a little more. What in the world? Alright, that was bad placement. So let's get that. Yeah, okay. So we'll see if we can channel the smoke a little more. And I think our meat's burning because I stepped away to fix the smoke problem. Come on, cook, 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 cook. Let's grab our food. Let's see, can we... What's cooking, what's done? Alright, maybe stuff is too crowded in here. Because I can't seem to get to the items in the back now. And we still got smoke problems. Oh, we are getting cooked meat though. I think I'm gonna have to change this rack setup though. And maybe my ventilation too. Because if the smoke cannot escape, it will continue to build up, which will continue to cause problems. I think part of the issue is the fact that it's down low. So I'm gonna, let's tear these down. We're gonna try this again here in a second. Alright, let's put those out. Fortunately, it doesn't take any time for stuff to cool off. So, there we go. Alright, everything's cooling off. Or it's all not cooling off, it's all collected. Now, let's try a different approach here real quick. So, we'll fix everything. Let's make our hoe. Ho, ho, ho. And well, we might as well upgrade the hoe. And we're gonna raise the earth here just a tiny bit, I think, if we can. Let's raise this like that. I think that will make for a better fire pit because it's not down low, so one that'll cause it to the smoke to go up higher. I can also try to put it back and in the corner a little bit more, maybe. So it's not so close to that front ledge. Let's just see. But that should make, because the smoke starts, I think the smoke comes from the top of the fire. So having it placed back a little more will make the smoke go up and out, which will work better. And instead of 4, let's not be greedy. Let's see if we do 3, if they'll still cook fine. And that might be easier to get to. Let's do 3, kind of spaced out. Okay, so there's 3. All right, we got tons of meat to test this out with, so let's try it out. Let's put some wood. Add wood to our fire. Use wood to fuel the fire. Why? Use wood. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, it looks like everything is cooking. We might be able to put 5 things over these 2 fires. I don't know, we could try. But I think this 6 at a time is enough. As I mentioned a moment ago, it's important that they're accessible. So, because we want to be able to, oops, there we go. Okay. I don't know why the fire's going out though. It's like if there's nothing cooking on it, it's going to go out. That's weird. I've never seen a fire just go out while it's got wood in it. It's fueled. Strange, but whatever. Okay. And that one went out again. Oh. Weird. Okay. I don't know what that's about. That's a first for me. I've never seen a fire go in and out in this game before like that. When the food, or when there's wood in it. Because typically, even there's no food over it, like right now, it still just goes, right? Because it provides warmth through your bed. So weird. Maybe because there's 2 of them? You feel cold? Oh, yeah, I feel cold. Okay. Well, why is the... Okay, if I hover over, they start. Are they overlapping slightly? Is that the problem? I don't know. I don't know the problem. So if you've seen this happen before, and you know the issue, feel free to drop a comment below so I can fix this problem. I've put multiple fireplaces close together before and never seen this occur. So it's kind of weird. Weird. Okay, so our fires are going in and out. Strange. We'll hope that doesn't create an issue. Trying to make a bed, which is, what do I need? Like just 8 wood. So if we get 8 wood, we'll build a bed here in the corner. Yeah. We'll build a bed right about there. Let's go get some wood. Whoops. And the storm shouldn't be putting on our fire if the weather's weather. Because we did... Oh, a deer. I shouldn't have ran out. Could have got him. Storm shouldn't be putting our fire out because the chimney covers the fire. Alright, well the deers ran off. Let's go get at some trees. Oh, that's right, we have a bunch of down trees over here. So let's go over here. You can see there we do have, oops. Let's close our door or our boar will escape. We gotta remember to close our doors. Alright, well that's working. Or at least I think it's working. It looks like it is. Let's see, this is where our one boar died. So we're gonna have to tame another boar so that we can get him to mate. Assuming he didn't accidentally let the other one out. I don't think he'll run out necessarily. Let's see what we got. I got like a neck. Yeah. I'm not too interested in you, buddy. Let's see. We want wood and deer hide. Because we're going to make a bed. Alright. There we go. Oh, I see another boar. So we'll, yeah, where is that grayling? Come here. At least they're not quiet. They don't really sneak up on you. The grayling are not good at sneaking at all. Or at least the low-level ones. I think the green-eyed wizard guy, he's not like super sneaky, but he's quieter, if I remember correctly. I think there is a sound when he casts his spell, but like I don't know if he's grunting and making noise as much as the other guys. The blue ones also make noise too, and then you can hear their rock toss and thud when the rocks hit, versus the skeletons make like a bone rattle noise, I believe, and you can definitely hear when they shoot an arrow. It kind of has that little whistle sound that arrows make when they fly. Same as your arrows, actually. The skeleton arrows, one arrow sound. Makes sense. An arrow is an arrow is an arrow. So they sound like arrows. Alright, I saw a boar. Let's see if we can aggro him. Let's see, can we get him? Okay, come here, buddy. You follow me in here. Come on inside. Let's no, come inside. Jerk. Come back in. Oh, is he gonna come in that way? He never comes in that way. Come on. Oh, here comes a grayling. 2 graylings. I'm gonna have to get these guys. It's gonna be, come on. Swung too far away. Alright, we got one. Whoops. Let's get the other one. You guys killed my pig friend. Alright. Let's go in here. Come on, follow me in, dude. Follow me in. So the Greylings won't really kill my boar until I train. Alright, he's contained. So hold on. Let's give him some food. Alright, so we got another boar captured. threw him some berries. I don't know if this one's got enough food. I need some. I wish some of these berries in the village here would respawn. Um, let's go check on our other guy though. Because if we can get two of them in here, then we'll feed them together. Oh, he is in here. Okay. Stay away from the door, pal. You're not allowed outside. Alright, so he's there. Oop, what do we... Okay, so we got food. We got meat. Which, neck meat, yeah, boar meat. Some of this stuff is fairly easy to come by, especially since it lasts like 20 minutes. I mean, you know, you kill a couple deer an hour, a couple boar an hour, and you've got food. Ooh, let's see. We'll get the hide from this one. I'm not gonna try and tame two when I got one tamed in my base already. Did I close the door? I did. Okay, good. At some point I'll build a fence all the way around the building too, maybe. Just to keep like, you know, something I can jump over, but the boar won't go over. And that way, if I leave the door open, I forget the door, they'll, you know, stay inside. Like even if they leave the confines of the building, they'll still be like indoors basically. So we'll see. Let's go hunt. We need more berries. We'll get some resources while we're out here. We need more berries. Alright. You know what? It could be time to run to our other base and bring a bunch of stuff back. That probably wouldn't be a horrible idea. I think that is what we're gonna do. So there's the shrine. Let's go bookmark our building though, because we did not bookmark the base. We bookmarked the village, but not the base. So just so I don't forget in case I get distracted and don't come back for a really long time. We're gonna bookmark what this building is, or where this building is. Okay, good enough. Alright, so this is gonna be base 2. That's our second base. Actually, let's do different icon just so it's clear. Little house. Base 2. Alright. So, let's go to our our original base and come back with a load of materials. I think that sounds like a good plan. Including maybe our queen bee if we can bring her back, if we don't prioritize other things. And maybe we might use our antlers to make another antler pickaxe. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get there first. Let's make the trek back. And I believe we left some hides and things too. So, yes, we've been running. Alright, so we left some hides. Let's make the trek back here. Alright, some berries. We needed those. Because we're gonna have to go feed our pig friend. And then we'll feed both our pig friends. And that will give us baby piglings. Come on, really? The deer had to come close and then run away? What a tease. So if you didn't see our other video, this is where we fought the one boss. So this is the mystical altar. And let's read the stone. So this is hunt his kin. the same one next to our base now, but we built this elevated platform to kind of fight from. We did get knocked off. We ran around, used our fire arrows. We did get back up, and we picked them off. We got them down, and we beat them. So yeah, let's go. We're just running in the rain, trying to make our way. Well, at some point, I need to go explore a little more. I can probably find some more beehives, bees nests, so that I can get 2 or 3 hives going. Because honey, I like honey. It's a good food source in the game. Anything that's renewable that you can keep in your base is nice. Like, so raising the boar and getting the boar meat is good. Yeah, and then also I think eventually you can get like chickens and stuff, but I haven't found chickens yet. I haven't got that far in my other account. Okay, let's see, boar and boar. Okay, no star, because if someone had a star, I might try and tame them. Put a little extra effort into it, because if they're tame, if they're up, or if they have a star, they'll always yield more. Oops. Okay, now I'm in the water. Not where I want to be. I don't want to be in the water. I mean, I'm wet from the rain, but I don't want to drown. Because in Valheim, you're a horrible swimmer. Horrible swimmer. Alright, so let's get that. Let's check inside this building here. Is there a chest or a beehive? Nothing. All that effort for no reason. Alright, let's keep going. Almost there. It's in the distance on the map. Berries. Okay, so let's keep going towards our base here. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I see some neck out here. Yeah. Oh, stamina. Let's walk up to this guy instead of run so we got enough stamina to swing when we get there. Alright, whoops. We didn't collect our neck body parts. Oh, I missed a berry bush. Or 2. Alright, so let's get that one. Get that one. And then let's trek on over here. Hello, our original homestead. Yeah. Alright, so our original homestead. Let's strip her for parts. Alright, we'll light her up. We'll go ahead and cook our meat while we're here. Alright, let's see. We got some bone. That's useful. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Well, we got a stack of that. Let's grab this one. We really, oh, well, we have a stack, so we'll get that. Our core wood, we'll go ahead and get that core wood. Alright, so that stuff is good to take. I don't want to leave any seeds necessarily. Okay. Okay, so what do we want to take? Bone fragments are going to be important, and they're hard to come by. This hard antler, feathers. Okay, so what do we not really need? This is going to be more valuable later. We don't need the fish. Let's see. Hide is stackable. Oops. We dropped the meat. Oh, that looks like a big guy. This is what I was talking about earlier. They are attacking. Better here than the other base though, I guess. Alright. This is like a big bunch of them. And, oh, shoot, I need to go inside. I don't have my knife equipped. I need to equip my knife. Alright, let's see if we can beat him. Nope, I think we're hitting wood mostly. We gotta kill these guys. The brute is gonna be a problem. Alright, let's let our health come back and then we'll venture out. If we can get the brute, some of these other guys we can kite. If we can kite everybody but the brute, we'll be good. What's funny is they won't come in the door. We don't really have. If we had a shield too, it'd be a lot easier. Because you can dodge these guys throwing rocks, but man, there's a lot of them. All right, let's see if we can take out a few. Let's just take out a couple. And then go back inside. Oops, get back and away from that brute. And there's another poison guy. Alright, so we took out a few, but man, our health got low, and the poison is getting us. Can I eat more? I can't eat more. Okay, let's renew our... Okay, so there we go. Ah, they're attacking my bee's nest. So the bees will hurt them when they attack the bee's nest, and they'll kill the bee's nest. But what'll happen is I gotta get away from that edge because he's poisoning me. I need to regain my health. All right, so their little rally cry is over, so they won't be more of them won't be coming. But what I need to do is I need to run out here and like kill some of them and run back in basically, because otherwise they'll just keep coming. I gotta come on, kill one or two. I gotta get one or two of these guys. Come on, I died. You gotta be kidding me. And I'm just gonna respawn right next to them all. Because I didn't build my bed in my other base, which is good and bad. So there you go. That's what the Greyling rally or invasion or whatever kind of looks like. They just come and get you right here at your base. And of course, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I need to get my stuff. Alright, items recovered. Let's see if I can get back inside. Alright, we got back inside. Let's put our gear back on. Let's put these down for now. And let's equip our axe. I think our axe is going to be our best weapon in this. Oh no, our bow. We can potentially shoot these guys through the door. Whoops. Maybe I can shoot him through the door. If I can get him to get the timing just right. Okay, I got one. Am I out of arrows? No, I got arrows. I'm out of stamina. Okay, there we go. Everyone down is that much easier to exit the building. Alright, let our stamina build back up. Oh, we need to eat again. Because we died. Okay, so we got our... Look, I don't see an arrow. What are we doing? What are we holding on to there? Ah, I missed. He moved. Come on. Okay, we got that one. But he'll get healed. They gotta be kill shots. Because when they move, they'll go to the wizard guy and he'll heal him up. Unless I can kill the wizard. Ah, shoot, hit the door. Hit the door frame. He'll heal himself, though. The wizard will heal himself. Come on. Alright, let's run out here. Let's kill some of these guys. Or try, anyways. Come on. Almost out of health. Alright, run back inside. This is a fight I'd rather do when I had more power. Oh man, missed. Still, if I could get just a couple of them, that might work out for me. Shoot. It's such a small window. And of course he's gonna heal them all. Alright, let's let our health come back. The walls come down. I'll be in trouble if I haven't managed to get rid of these guys. Okay. See, it missed him. See, he'll just run away. Come on. If I can injure enough of them. I don't want to run out of arrows. That'll be bad too. Then I really have to make a run for it. I'm under siege. Alright, how many of them? Unfortunately, my bee friends are a good distraction. Shoot the door frame. I'll say the collision mechanics here is not super wonderful. They definitely like to run away. Alright, let's go with our knife, see if we can get... Alright, that guy's down. That guy's down. Let's see if we can... If we got enough stamina. We don't have enough stamina. Come on. Alright, we built our skill up a little bit and we took one or two of them out. Let's see. Alright, we took out the shaman. That is a win. Now this guy, come on, no stamina left. And not much health. Okay, finally defeated all these jerks. So, and let's go back to what we were doing. Back to our task at hand. Alright, what do we want to take with us to the other base and not? We don't really need stacks of wood. We have wood aplenty. Stone, we don't really need to take stone. I can make fire arrows, we'll take them though. I don't really need a club that's level 1. That's easy enough to make with just a little bit of wood. Alright, so what do we got here? Empty, 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 empty. Everything is empty. Alright, so we got some stone, a level 3 hoe, some trophies, and nothing. Okay, so let's see what we want to take here. This isn't bad to keep for later. We don't really need those right now. We can take them. We can take that boar's head, and then we got a fish. Not uber important. You know what? Dandelions, you can find those everywhere, and I don't have a use for them yet, really. And then flint. Oh wait, I can stack this one. It's stackable. Haha. Okay, so this isn't looking so bad. We left some fish, some dandelions. Oh, no big deal about the dandelions. Let's repair all that. And then, okay, so what do we need? What do we got? We don't have our leather pants. Let's go and craft. Inventory full. Of course it is. Let's go ahead and craft. I guess, okay, fine. We'll put down our one piece of flint. Right, let's just toss it in a storage container. One flint, gone. And then, I guess we can also store these. Just because they'll despawn if we don't. And who knows, maybe we'll want them later. Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Okay. Alright, so we'll get rid of those, and that will free up enough inventory for us to make leather pants. Which means we're almost back to where we were when we died and trying to get our stuff from the skeletons. Except for the shield. We don't have our shield back yet. We did not make a shield yet. What do we need? We need the shield and the antler pickaxe. So we gotta get 10 more wood, which isn't a big deal. And then we need our shield, which is just some wood and resin and some scrap. Okay. So let's see if we run around out here. We're gonna pick anything up. Looks like we're gonna pick up a little, but we don't need the stone and wood. we'll just go around here. This will pick up the resins that got dropped. Resin got dropped, resin got dropped. So you can see too the building having 2 exits on the bigger building is kind of nice, because again, if the Greyling attack happens, right? Oh, our bee. Oh, they did get our bee's nest. I'm surprised. I thought for sure they would get our bee's nest. Well, what is sparkling up here though? There's nothing damaged there. There's some resource drop here somewhere in this corner. It's like the must be on top of the roof. I don't see any damage though. Nothing's missing. Weird. Okay, well let's close the door so that if they come back they gotta beat down the door to go inside. Alright, let's make our way back to our new base instead of our old base. And we can get rid of this tombstone since we died there because we got our stuff. And, you know, it's night, but we're gonna go anyways. Let's make this run back to the new base. And this is probably a good time to cut because this is a really long video. So we're gonna cut and we'll come back when we're ready to make our run to the dungeon to get our bones and get our gear back. Ooh. Alright. Anyways, if you guys like these videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to try some Valheim, it's a fun game. Give it a shot. You might very well enjoy it. And maybe I'll see you in a multiplayer game one day. This is Sajabana signing off. Have fun gaming.